you just can't help yourself, but you have to look at the latest doll releases because you are absolutely obsessed. And there are adorable new dolls popping up every single day, and you literally have no self-control. You have to look at these photos and you have to figure out how you're going to get the latest and the next newest doll. But deep down inside, you ask yourself, should I really be doing this? Can I even afford a new doll right now? It can be totally depressing, but don't worry, there is a solution for what I like to call the can't afford a doll syndrome. The reality is you don't need to buy a new doll to enjoy the doll collecting hobby. Whether you have dolls already or you are brand new and don't have any dolls at all, I'm going to be super generous with you today, and link in the description below to that $14 wig on the left-hand side there that I got. I also forgot that I had this package from a fellow doll store in the pull-up doll community all the way from Finland that contained some new doll clothes. What I'm trying to say is there are so many ways for you to enjoy the doll collecting hobby, whether it is customizing dolls, restyling dolls, or supporting other doll artists by buying their handmade clothing, or buying a new wig for your pre-existing doll, or even going to the thrift store and thrifting an old doll that needs a little revamp, restoring her and enjoying her too. Looking at new doll releases and brand new dolls is all fun and great and exciting, but don't get caught up into it and fall into the trap of feeling like you really need that new doll that really is breaking the bank and you don't actually really have the money for. Facebook groups, Yahoo auctions from Japan, Japan Mercari, Buyee, Kijiji, Facebook Marketplace. There are literally so many places where you can look for reasonably priced dolls that are affordable, that are imported from Japan, like pull-up dolls, ball jointed dolls. Rainbow high dolls are way less than the cost of a pull-up doll and are still super adorable and really great dolls to play with. This outfit that I'm taking off of this doll right now actually belongs to a rainbow high doll, and rainbow high dolls are more commonly found on Facebook Marketplace, as well as readily available at your local toy store. And this girl who is getting a new wig right now is actually a pull-up make-it-own kit, which you can buy for $39.95 US at pullupstyle.com. Of course, you do need to buy the supplies to do your own doll, but it is very easy and you can buy supplies as you go along and then start making your own dolls at $39.95 a doll kit, without having to buy a brand new doll altogether. Have a look through all of your doll's belongings and seeing what you haven't really played with, or seeing how you can put different items together that you would have normally not put together in the past. There's a lot of room for creativity and exploration and just experimenting with your doll collecting hobby or your interest in collecting dolls. You can start by putting together a few things that can really make the doll collecting hobby worthwhile, or you can go into the things that you already have and literally play with them. You may think that you're too old to buy a doll, or you may not understand the interest that adults have in collecting dolls, but playing with a doll and dressing her up, posing her, looking for different outfits for her, different hairstyles for her, you automatically become an artist in that process, and you are able to express yourself in new ways that you haven't before. Don't get me wrong, it is fantastic to have a brand new doll that is a display doll, that is your holy grail doll that you do not handle, that you have on the shelf, that you admire and look at every day. And if your goal is to save up for that doll, by all means, go and do that. But I am telling you, you can enjoy this doll hobby without breaking the bank, without spending tons of money. And when you buy a brand new doll that comes with a set outfit, a set face, a set hairstyle, you are actually really limited in this creative process. If you hop on over on Etsy, there are so many doll customizers out there who are willing to do custom face-ups on dolls that you already have, on dolls that you find at the thrift store for a very reasonable price. The options are endless. If you jump on YouTube, you will find doll wig making tutorials, how to make a pleated skirt, how to do a face up, and you can spend time studying these videos, practicing certain techniques with lower cost materials until you feel confident and work your way up to the real thing. Spending a little bit of time every single day hunting down a doll for a good price on Facebook groups, on marketplaces, can also be a really fun and rewarding time. There are also so many doll blogs that are out in the world now. This niche has really grown. So many doll videos on YouTube, as you know. One of my favorite sources of killing time is just simply looking at doll photography on Instagram, typing in hashtag pull-up photography, and enjoying the photos that people have spent literally hours of energy and time putting into getting that doll into the perfect pose. Going on pullupsandjunk.com, she has blogged about so many doll releases and has taken photos of so many different kinds of pull-up dolls. I take great pleasure and joy just spending time on her website, and that is absolutely free. There is such a thing as biting off more than you can chew in this hobby, and there is such a thing as stacking up all of the doll projects and then having too many and not knowing which one you actually want to work on. Another thing that rings true, which I will be completely transparent about, is you can become overwhelmed if you spend a lot of money on new doll releases or on doll stuff in general. If you do have a healthy budget for buying dolls and buying doll stuff, just be careful, because you don't want to become overwhelmed with all of the doll projects that you have on your list. Write down all of the doll projects that you already have going on, go through all of your doll stuff, and figure out if there are some doll things that you can sell, if there are some dolls that you're ready to part ways with, and how many projects you have on your doll project list. If you have more than 10 doll projects on your list, stop right now and don't add any more projects to that list. Focus on the doll projects that you already have. Focus on what you can do today in the doll collecting hobby, and don't get caught up in the trap of feeling like you need to buy a brand new doll. Yes, go on the website, check out the new doll releases, appreciate them, but also remember that you have dolls waiting to be played with, you have doll stuff waiting to be played with, you have doll projects waiting to be completed, and your wallet and mental health will probably thank you if you spend a little bit more time getting organized in your doll hobby or getting organized in your doll interests than worrying and stressing about new dolls that you want to buy. Comment below if you agree with any of the things that I've said in this video, and if you have any advice as a fellow doll collector, or if you have any desires in doll collecting. Do you want to get into face-ups? Do you want to get into wig making? Do you want to get into sewing? What dolls do you already collect? What dolls do you hope to collect? I want to connect with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and smash the bell for notifications on new videos. I upload new videos in this hobby weekly. I reply to every single comment on this channel, and I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy playing with your dolls this week, and I'll see you in the next video.